Hello student, today in the second lesson of the 10th class economics where I will start the lesson the sectors of the Indian economy. This lesson is very important for the exam purpose, and today I will introduce the lesson. In the first I will tell you why we have need the sectors of any field, of any area. Sectors they help us to classify the different type of the situations, such as we can better understand the different things if we classify, so we can know the shortage, we can know the shortcomings, we can know the different contribution of the different things, we can know the different people who are engaged in the you will say different activities. So these are very important things. Sectors, as you know very well, section or the division, and these things if they are classified, so it help us to better understand of any situations in India. In Indian economy concerned, we will study about the sectors of the Indian economy, because sectors which are the very important you will say economic activities, and in India the sectors which are playing very crucial role in the you will say growing the Indian economy. Last 70 years we have seen the different you will say sectors which are changing their role time to time, such as in the old times, means 50 years ago, the primary sector, which was very prominent sector in the Indian economy, as we have seen the sectors, secondary sector, which was playing the very different roles after the decreasing of the importance of the primary sector, because when the industries have taken the importance, then primary sectors and their role was very prominent, but the people were and the government was also focusing over the industrial development, industrializations, or the secondary sector. And the third one is the you will say public sector, the service sector, which are also growing up. But you know very well these three sectors which also classified on the basis of production, if we study them, such as the primary sector, such as the secondary sector, such as the service sector or the public sector. But if you classify the different activities on the basis of the employment, so your classification of the sector will be changed. They will be known as a organized sector or unorganized sector, because organized sector where the different type of the organizations, different type of the institutions which are working behind the people who are engaging in these activities, because there is a very big role for organizing the people to work in a very big institutions, under a big institutions, and those people who are not working under the big institution, they are known as a unorganized worker. And there different type of the motion, you will say notions, different type of the you will say activities can be basically understand, can be basically classified, because as a organized sector where the people are getting the very organized activities, such as they are getting the everything in a very organized way, means they are getting the proper salary, they are getting the proper wages, they are getting the salary on the time, they are getting the monthly salary, and so many type of the other activities. But if you see the different type of the activities which are classified on the basis of ownership, so these activities can be termed as a public sector, private sector, joint sector, and the cooperative sector. So these activities can be termed as such a way. So student, this is the you will say introduction lecture about the sectors of the Indian economy, where I am telling you about the different type of the sectors on the different type of the basis, where you have better understand on what way the sector can be classified. So the primary sector, the secondary sector, and the tertiary sector, organized sector, unorganized sector, public sector, private sector, joint sector, cooperative sector, these are the different type of the activities which can be found in the same countries, and many of the activities can be seen around you, where so many people who are living around you, and you have identified them, you can classify them. This is the job of many of the students, that they can identify, they can recognize all the people who are working around you or around the area where the students are living there. so they can better understand of these activities. They can make a list, and all the people who are working around them, they can put all the people in this list, so that is very easy to understand the chapter, so that they can go through the personal experiences and they can better understand the lesson in such a way as they are experiencing, because this lesson is totally dependent over your personal experiences, and you can also discuss and talk and debate with your parents, with your friends, with your classmate, with your any people. So in such a way this lesson can be very interesting if you also you will say just engage all the people. Primary activities, secondary activities and tertiary activities, these are the activities. Activities means kind of the function. Primary activities means the function or the activities or the type of work where we are getting the raw material in a process. What are the process? In the first we will engage in the different type of the process, such as the natural process, where we will engage the natural factors such as the sunshine, the rainfall, the crops, the soil, the temperature and many of the other factors which are very important role to play to produce the crops, and crops where we are getting the kind of raw material such as the cotton ball. This is the first type of the function in the primary activities. Second type of the function, you can see the biological activities. Biological activities where you will engage with the animals and you are getting the milk. This is the process where the student are getting the different type of the fooders, and then they are engaged in such activities. Not only they are important for the milk purpose, but also the animals are very important for the support of the farmers, because you know very well the animals were referred as the old time as the livestocks. Even present time the some state which are also giving the much importance to their animals. And third type of the function in the primary sector, it is the natural exploitations, because many of the resources we exploit the nature, such as the minerals. After the exploiting of the nature, we will just getting the minerals, metal. So all these activities are found or counted in the primary sector, because primary sector where not only we are getting the agricultural product or the biological product through the animal, but also we are getting the minerals, and all these activities are comes in the agricultural sector, primary sector. So this is also called the related sector. So hope a student you understand this lecture very well. Second activities is the secondary sector. Secondary sector means when we are getting the cotton balls, these cotton balls or the milk or any kind of the tomatoes or any kind of the things which are used in the secondary sector, means they are going to be manufactured into the raw material. And how the raw material how the raw material are changed into the final product, because these raw material are processed in the manufacturing unit, where they are going through the processing through the machines, and they are turned into the final goods, and final goods that are known as the ready goods or the you will say consumer goods, which are available in the market, where the consumer are going to be use them very directly, and where the different type of the industries are working there. Third is the public sector. Public sector, it is also called as a service sector, because when we are producing the raw material, when we are producing the minerals, when we are producing the final goods, so all these goods which we are producing, we need the kind of service, because without to transport, without the you will say communication, without the banking, without the any kind of the other way or any kind of the you will say network or the internet, all these things cannot be properly you will say used by the people. So all the activities are dependent over the service sector, because these sector provide not only the money, not only the transportation, not only the communication, but also they are giving the specific platform and internet or the information technology or the technology which are not only to circulate the things in the local market, but also entirely in the whole world. So student, hope you enjoy the video lecture. If any kind of the doubt, you can share with me also, and if any kind of the queries, you can ask under the comment box. Thank you student to listen me, to enjoy the video lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.